welcome. It's so good to have all of you here. To those who don't know, I'm Elad Stroyer. I'm the Consul General of Israel to the Midwest, based here in Chicago. And we're very much excited to welcome you. And we're very grateful that you all came today. First, if you look at the room, we have such a diverse crowd, and this is what it's all about. And we're very happy that we have here Israelis, members of the Jewish community, diplomats, students. Where are the students? And many people from Chicago, and we're very happy that you came here. What we have done in the last day and a half, we actually organized a student seminar to tackle the challenges that our Jewish students are facing on college campuses. And as part of this seminar, we brought this show just to really give an example of what we're dealing with in Israel. I want to acknowledge several people who worked very hard for this seminar. First and foremost, my deputy, Delphine Gambo. And her team, and first and foremost, Jake Geringer. You see the show right now, but Jake and Delphine worked very hard to the success of the seminar, and we're very grateful. Also for the show, the entire team that you saw here worked very hard. Jake, Jessely, Nuri, but I specifically want to acknowledge, and she doesn't like me doing that, but I don't care, I like to embarrass her, Rini Schreiber, our senior director. Very hard. You don't know how hard for this. So we're very, very grateful. And I also want to acknowledge, as always, the best person, the better than me, my husband, Oren. So the reason we're excited, this is the first cultural show that we're hosting in a while, the Israeli consulate. And this is the first, not the last. That we want to change that. We want to bring more Israeli culture here, more Israeli art here, and we need your support. We see a full room here. We're very excited. We need your support to come and go and participate in our other shows. Bring your friends, bring your neighbors, bring your colleagues, that we will bring the flavor of Israel here to Chicago. I want also to acknowledge, and I'm going to introduce them in a second, our performers coming all the way from Israel, but the story is actually unique. So Oren and I are good friends with Professor Roy Horowitz, who is the director and one of the actors of the show. And when we were in Israel before coming to Chicago, we went to have lunch with Roy and to bid him farewell before we go here. And he said, you know, I'm working actually on a new show right now, and I want you to come see it, the rehearsal. So Oren and I said, okay, we have nothing to do. We packed our container already. Yalla, let's go see the rehearsal. We were the first to see the rehearsal in a studio in Tel Aviv. And I remember when we watched it, we said, we want to bring this show to Chicago. We're going to bring this show to Chicago because this is phenomenal. So we hope that you're going to agree with us and you're going to love it. So Professor Roy Horowitz, he's the director and one of the actors. Hadar Galron, the playwright, and again, one of the actors. And in the booth over there, we have Shachar Kraus, who's the stage manager. And they came from Israel for this show, and we're very excited. I know that when we pitched it, at least to our American team, we want to do a dark comedy about anti-Semitism after October 7th. People like, we're not sure it's going to work. Well, we're Israelis, so we laugh about everything. We don't have a choice. We have to, because if we're going to just sit in our pain, it won't do us any good. We need to also find a way to laugh and move forward. And this is what we want you to see from this show, that you see that we take things seriously and there's going to be a lot of serious stuff, but we also know how to laugh and how to look at life and make the best out of it with the challenges that we're giving. So it's okay to laugh at moments, even if you're like, can we laugh about anti-Semitism? Yes, we can. We don't have a choice. So really, I want you to enjoy the show. At the end, please stay, we're gonna do a short Q&A with Roy and Hadar, and we welcome you to stay here so you can ask them questions about the process and about the show. This is actually their first tour in the United States. Like I said, we saw the rehearsal in August. They performed in several locations in the theater festivals in Europe, and here in the United States, they performed it in Pittsburgh, and now they're performing it here. So we're really one of the first in the United States to enjoy this show. So now sit and relax. enjoy, and it's my honor to invite to the stage dear friends of mine, Roy Horowitz and Adar Galron.